Hey Saber Source fans, this is Russell. So we're here again to do another review of a very special saber that we have here right in front of you. So we've been teasing this saber for quite some time now, and we've announced this I think around 2 to 3 months ago. But here it is in the flesh, or so to speak. The Wonderforce Hiryu 16 color changing lightsaber, custom saber. So again, just a quick rundown of the specs. This is again, as mentioned, this is a 16 color changing saber. This is a thin neck saber. So this is the first time I've seen a thin neck saber that came out of the Wonderforce lineup. So this is a welcome addition, and this is actually me as a saber enthusiast. I actually have a thing for the thin neck sabers. So when I got wind of the prototype of the Hiryu a few months back, so I got really excited, and I wanted this saber for quite some time already. So I was very happy when it came just around a few hours ago. So I'm doing this review already for this saber. So mentioned, this is a thin neck saber with a slanted shroud for the emitter. You can see it there. So with two knurled thumb screws here. I'll show you later how it works. So this one, usually it has a leather wrap here within the body itself for the grip, but it comes separate. I haven't fully unboxed the box, so the leather wrap, you will have to apply it yourself, or for those customers who want to for us to apply it to them, it's okay. But it comes default with no leather wrap, which is okay by me, because if it ships with the leather wrap and something happens to it, it's damaged. At least when you do it yourself, you have control over how you would like to wrap the saber. So I like that option. Comes with an interesting recharge port within the cover tech wheel, so doubles as, it actually saves some space if you put the recharge port here. So the recharge port, you use your usual USB charger that comes with the Hitoren, with the Shiryu, with the Shinai, with everything else that we sell through the Wonderforce. It's the same charger right here, and you have a vented pommel here with the speakers right below. So that's the physical appearance of it. Lighted AD switch as well. So comes in silver, comes in black, comes in gunmetal gray as well. But for this review, we have the black and the silver right here. So that's the overview of the physical specs of it. Now for how it works. So again, very simple. You have a lighted AV switch here. So when you open it, is just press on one button. Yeah. So swing sounds are there. Flash sounds are here. What's interesting about this saber, I'll turn it off. What's interesting about the saber is, if you're familiar with the Hitoren V4.0, you actually would think it's just the Hitoren V4.0 on a different hilt, but it's actually not. They actually have an upgraded board just for the Hiryu model, and I like this because it comes close to their the fonts that we use here is similar to what they use in the new Asteria soundboard, which I will review later on when I have the stocks already of that soundboard. But suffice to say, it's an improved board. Still has 3 sound fonts plus mute, but the sound fonts are not provided by K-Sith. If you remember the Hitoren V4.0, the sound fonts were provided by Crystal Sonics. Now it's provided by K-Sith, which I like the sounds even better. Not to say that the Crystal Sonic sounds are, bad, but again, it's a nice refresh for the sounds. So I have my trusty short blade here just for the demos. This one comes supplied default with a 36-inch blade. So you're very, very safe. It's not going to be this short. It's going to be your standard size 36-inch. I just put it here so you can see the color of the LED when it lights up. So how does this work? You can see that the blade is loose. You need a retention screw. But thing is, the knurled buttons here do not act as the retention screw for the blade. Let me show you why. You actually have to put a retention screw manually here. And let's fix that. You have to put the retention screw manually here to actually retain the blade. So you need to remove the shroud first, put the retention screw, then you're good to go. But for this demo, I will not do that. I will just, put it loose, just for us to actually see the LED. Okay, fire it up again. So this is the blue LED. So again, it has the swing sounds. Yeah. And you have the flash sounds. So it's actually a better flash on flash light as compared to your Hitoren V4.0, which is what it does is just flashes the white. This is more of a shimmer than just a changing of the color, so I like that better. One improvement on the soundboard as well is you actually now have a blaster block effect. So you just press the AV switch once. Yeah, there you go. So you actually have a blaster block function, and of course your lockup. So again, that's the additional feature which I really, really like for those who want to actually play with their sabers. And of course, you get your color changing. Now, for before, you actually double tap to change the color, but since the double tap will now activate the lockup, you actually have to triple click the AV switch to change the color. So let's see how it works now. So you have this is more of an orange, more of an off-white, your Arctic blue, more of a pinkish color, sorry, light purple, so forth and so on, lime green. But as long as you triple click it, the color will change. Yeah, there's a nice pinkish purple, so we'll stick to that again. So that's how you actually change the color. Now, as mentioned, there are 3 sound fonts with this one. So that's the first sound font, more of a light side font. So to change the sound font, you just long press it when it's in off state. Now, let's do it again. That's the mute sound. That's the mute. So you actually have a mute here, but you still have the flash on flash, and it's on mute. We go to this is more of the Sith sound font. Let's see. Yeah. It retains the last color that you actually activated. It's not when, for example, if you change the sound font, it doesn't actually save the color within the sound font. It just retains the color that you came in with. So we stopped at pinkish purple, so it lights up at pinkish purple as well. So that's the second sound font, more of a Sith sound font. The third sound font, the third sound font I actually like, not that one. So if you've watched some of the videos that we've posted in Saber Source, you actually like this sound font. This is actually the Metal Blade kind of sounding sound font. So your swing sounds is like when you're swinging a blade or a katana, and your flash on flash is actually metal on metal. So it's actually very, very cool if you think about it. So when you duel with your friends, you're like swinging katanas to each and every one. So it's a very, very geeky and very, very cool sound font. You still have your lockup. Still have your blaster block. The blaster block sound is the same whatever font you go with. Again, the flash on flash. That's the one the one I like for this one. Yeah. So that's the demo of the Hiryu custom saber. So what I like, so let's go to pros and cons. What I like, again, very simplistic design, very clean. If you are more of someone that actually wants to customize your saber, etching or whatever design you want, there's a very, very nice saber to go with. It's a bare design with a slanted shroud emitter, so I like it. I also like the recharge port within the CoverTech wheel. I think it's very, very innovative for them to put the recharge port here to save some space as well. One more feature, if you don't want the thin neck to actually stick out, you can actually loosen the shroud and actually put down hide the thin neck. So when you tighten the screw, yeah, there you go. We actually have a more solid saber. So again, that's one of the feature I like. So the emitter sticks out a bit, but again, if you're not into that whole thin neck look, then actually do this, and it's a very, very nice additional function for this saber. Goes without saying, same with the black hilt. So again, so that's the thing that I like about this saber. Some of the cons, at least from my point of view, the nerve buttons is a bit misleading. I thought before that this was the retention screw, but you actually have to remove it first. Then when you want to put in your blade, remove it first, put in a retention screw, put it back in. When you want to remove it, again, you remove the shroud again, remove the retention screw, then again. So it's a bit tedious to do. So one of the things I don't like. Second, the pommel is actually not unscrewable. So it's a fixed pommel here, which depends on the user if it's a pro or it's a con. It's a good thing, so you don't actually mess up the wiring inside the speaker. For me, because I like to tinker with my sabers, it's more of a con for me because I cannot open my pommel anymore and actually look inside. I have to think of another way of how to do it. But that's just me. Overall, again, very, very interesting saber. To think that it's convertible to a solid hilt is a plus for me. Plus the sound fonts is very, very nice, and you have the 16 colors to choose from. So you don't you're not limited to the color just one color that you only have. And of course, for the price point of it, it's actually very, very good price. It's a value for money saber when you use it. So the 16 colors for this one is nice. It's not the brightest in the market, much like your Hitoren V4.0, but again, it does the job if you want your basic RGB saber, which has a very, very nice design to it. So there you have it. That's the review of the Wonderforce Hiryu custom saber. So keep subscribing and following our Facebook page. Please follow us on Twitter also and on Instagram. We're very, very active on Instagram. And also follow our YouTube channel. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, thank you very much, and please subscribe to our channel so you can see more contents, more reviews, more things about lightsabers and Star Wars in general. So that's it. So thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.